You are listening to Let's Go, the weekly anime podcast about weekly anime from Dynamite in the Brain and Secret of the Sailor Madness. So come along and hang with the Let's Go gang. It's Dwayne.
Oh,
It's Niall.
Howdy.
And it's me, Brian. And I'm reminded why I normally have Audacity minimized because it's constantly distracting me at the side of my eye with its movement of whams
Hello.
going.
it's it's basically Audacity is like the modern day equivalent of like a cuckoo clock or one of those little pendulum things. It's like, wow, that's distracting in the room, but it's for the modern era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sands through the hourglass.
Constantly recording yourself, which sometimes happens when I forget to stop the recording and discover I've recorded a week's worth of work conversations at the end of the podcast. We are talking about anime that aired November 8th, November the 14th, 2025, starting with Spy Family Season 3, Episode 43, White Jealousy and Eden College Busjacking Incident.
I
Feels
do like that
that.
they keep the Eden College. I was going to say Eden Jacket, but bus, no, whatever. I mean, I'm glad they keep that title drop at the end because you don't want to be open up. And now for the bus jacking, it's just like everything's going fine, and then there's a bus jacking. It's like, ooh, that's better.
Yes,
Yeah.
I also like that they ended the part of the story before you get any Anya reading people's minds. Because
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
so it feels very tense at the end of this episode because the bus has just been hijacked by far left terrorists, Red Circus.
The Red Circus.
Led by Billy Squire, not the American rocker who had 0 hits over here.
We open on White Jealousy, which is shenanigans, which I think you open on shenanigans, and that way the second half sort of catches you. It's a
Lloyd
good way
trying to evade the vengeance of his jealous superior at the hospital. Who's like this Lloyd character's coming in, getting all the attention. Everyone loves him. No one loves me, the hard-ass director, who's probably up to no good.
He's definitely up to no good by the end of the episode. Seeing him like peer around the corners like a cartoon character, just grimacing constantly. Great.
Ooh.
Is he? I've got to look if he's voiced by someone because I thought his performance was really good in terms of like just this awful man who you don't want to be in a conversation with.
Tomokazu Suida, I think, or it sounded like anyway.
It is
Okay.
Takehito Koyasu is playing Gerald.
Oh, was it? Even better. Okay.
Gerald Gorey is our man here.
Yeah, I was going to say Twilight. Lloyd Forger, Dr. Forger, has only come in recently, and he's talk of the hospital, and all the nurses like him, and all the patients like him, and the other doctors get on with him, and he's just great. And it's just like, but I'm the director. I'm the top banana. Fuck this guy. And it's basically kind of coming to his attention because of Twilight. Midnight. I always forget her code name. The other spy in the hospital.
Nightfall.
Nightfall. She's from former like, yeah, the director fucking hates you, so you're not going to get like the top celebrity jobs like
former prime minister or
former prime minister's wife as well. It's just like,
to give one example.
You're not going to get the good sweet jobs that get you really good intel because he hates you. It's like, he hates me, but I've been so nice. It's like, well, you're going to have to sort that out because he's actively trying to fuck you up. And in the many ways, Lloyd is like, I knew you were trying to fuck me up there. Well, I'm going to play along with it. So you got your jollies. You made me look like an asshole by making me late to the meeting because you changed it on the whiteboard. All right, yeah. And,
well, it's time to call the secret police on you.
Nothing works because...
You drove me to this, Forger.
And I did like the things. It was like, oh, he did this thing, a lie. He did this other thing, a lie. You know, it's just. But he also planted evidence in his desk, which is like a jerk move.
It's like labeled like, "Ooh, the secret file. Do not read."
Yeah, it's a list of medications in a way that you'd be able to like sell it on to someone else as to what's available. Yeah, it's just like all kinds of finagling that the secret police would be very mad about, and they are mad about Mr. Forger, who's under arrest. Oh my goodness!
Band of cops in him. It's just like, what? He's like shocked, and he wasn't expecting this, and they haul him away and saying, "What are you doing? This is for a mistake. I told you, no handcuffs." It's like, come on, man, you gotta make it look good.
Because it's Frankie and
And
herself
Nightfall in the
and Nightfall in
outer
disguise.
space.
It's very good, and I like Lloyd's constant like, what fucking kind of character is he playing? And he's playing handsome fucking guy. Is the character
It's
that
like,
Frankie's
oh,
Yes.
director, please, I'm so sorry. If only I had known of your anguish. I've admired you and your work for so long. That hospital needs you. Really fucking laying it
Yeah.
on.
And also they managed to turn it around to make the director look like the suspicious one, which Frankie guesses a bunch of crimes that a hospital director might do and correctly fucking gets it right each time, which is very funny. He's doing them all. He's doing all the crimes. But based on the testimony of his wonderful new psychiatrist, it's like, well, I guess you can't be all that bad. We'll destroy the black file we have on you. You guys keep this hospital running in good condition and you won't be in trouble with the government. And now he's got a newfound respect for Lloyd. We'll probably give him the better jobs. It's fun farce.
Yeah.
Yes. And Frank is
Okay,
going to use his disguise to go hit on somebody because he looks better
Yep.
than he normally does.
They're just taking me for a ride. Nightfall will not remove her disguise because it was applied to her by Twilight, her beloved. So I'm going
Yes.
to keep this on.
And
she's
her
like a
disguise-
big
His
burly
radiance.
dude. It looks
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
She looks like a heavy out of the Sweeney.
Yeah. It's the build. It's the kind of jowly face. It's great. Which Frankie's
Yeah,
just wearing like a rubber mask over, like a Lupin mask over his regular body, basically. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, she's got the flat cap. Yeah. Looks straight out of a 70s cop show. Yeah, and then at the end, Anya overhears Lloyd's thoughts about him laying the groundwork for Plan C. And so she's going, friendship. What does friendship mean?
Need to focus on my part of the plan. The
Yeah,
friendship plan.
Gotta beat Mum.
First of all, got to get the cakes.
The cakes he promised me that I dreamed about.
I dreamed about.
Which he's initially like, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of cakes and shit? And he's like, I do order one. So if it's just cakes she wants, actually that's going to be pretty easy. But then she's hearing his thoughts. He's like, actually, I'd like to come over to your house to meet your family. And it's like, oh yeah, you want to get in with my family? And in that moment, he does kind of like the dead eye thing that his mom was doing in the prior episode. So he has the similar kind of expression of a cynical expression kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it sounds like, I've met like a lot of of the little children of a lot of friends of the family, and they're in it for the connections, for the money, and then as soon as they were gone, they left. So, but Emil and the other dude, they're real tight. They're true blue.
Yes, which causes him problems in the second half. Well, last third, because kind of the white jealousy is first. It's the Anya and Damien thing, where when Damien hears that yours met his mum, he's like, "Oh my goodness, she better not have told any stories about all these embarrassing incidents when I was younger."
Because he's thinking of them, like Anya's little face in the corner, just shit-eating grin of, like, now I know that you wet the bed. Like, all right, fucking, I'm keeping that in my pocket.
But yes, he has actually brought some cakes to give to Anya, but Anya is too busy upsetting him to give him the opportunity to give her the cakes.
Hey boss, you bought cake? Oh cool, give me some. Oh, it's good cake, boss. It's like, oh, you idiots, spoiling my gesture.
We're friends sharing food on the school bus on the school trip. It's just like, damn, it's like, but that is appropriate, and I don't want to be caught for it. But I did like Anya's scheme of, like, her scheme reminded me of Lloyd's scheme, where like he'd plan out every fucking section of the thing in the first part, but Anya's one is just like she invents a reality in which everything goes right for her. Like, is it Damien calls her an ugly face? The teacher comes on, what's all this? And Anya's like, look, my face is fucking, like, I'm cute as fuck. What is he talking about? And he's like, yeah. And now that I look at it, he looks like a dipshit. So now I'm expelling him. And it's like,
he's ugly.
You're ugly. You're a liar on the inside, So you're not being true to yourself. But that's worse. That's the worst thing ever. If I'll haul you up and say, no, don't be weird. And if I'm saying, no, teacher, He might be like ugly on the inside. He's not that. He's just a shithead. Don't worry about it.
No, the
Oh, he's a
teacher.
shithead.
The
That's fine.
Oh, he's
teacher
only a
is.
shithead.
Yeah,
Well, everything is fine.
yes, that's it. Yes, because the teacher's going to, specifically in the subtitles, is going to expel Damien for being an uggo, and she's like,
Yeah.
"No, he's not an uggo. He's a shithead." And I go, "Oh, he's a shithead. That's fine then."
That's fine. That's not against school rules. But just again, the performance in Anya's fucking style, and just this reality that a small child has concocted. It was like, this plan will go flawlessly. All she does is throw like a paper ball at his head and make a face at him, and it's like it didn't fucking work. Would you fucking believe it didn't go with that
Yes.
plan?
Yes, I've been experiencing some of that this weekend with my niece and her attempts to play the Nintendo Wii. Um, and not being able to understand you have to be a lot like subtle movements with the joystick. Not move it halfway across the room to turn left. Yes. So, and then she offers him her snacks she's brought are
Peanuts
peanuts and
and cheese
peanuts
peanuts.
and a piece of
Um,
Bob's Tibble, which she offers to Damien. But
Nice
yes,
to him, and this is what I get back. Like I understand this boy.
the Triple S at the start of this, though, we learn have been contacted that Billy Squire from the Red Circus has come back into town and might be plotting something. And sure enough, they do. Their driver is driving the bus. He diverts their bus off the course to the museum and lets on two more terrorists who Billy Squire himself is one of them who tases the teacher, who is Thomas, I think his name is, this teacher.
Yeah, I think we've seen him before, and we also see as well the on security is the gardener. Is it Mr.
Yes.
Green?
Yeah.
Who's like, hey, where's the
Sure.
fucking other bus gone? And they're chasing after the bus, and Billy just calmly walks to the back of the bus, calmly takes a fucking shotgun out of the bag. The kid's freaking the fuck out, opens the back door of the bus, and like shoots out the tires. And it's just like Mr. Green's fine, but it's kind of like fucking hell, yeah, shit's serious now. Like it really plays it up. As the, I mean, like it's fucking a guy with a
Well,
gun on a school bus
I
full of
think it's
kids.
good.
It's a dangerous
Hey, kid,
situation.
hey kid, if you want your head to wind up like that tire, dude, you're gonna sit down and do what I tell you. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's children screaming, crying, probably pissing themselves. It's a bad scene.
Yeah. Announces that the bus is under the control of the Red Circus. So there's three of them on here. We've got the bus driver, we've got Billy,
The lady
and
one.
the lady who doesn't have a name or any further information about her yet.
Another member of the terrorist cell. So yeah,
Yes, I think that may be all the information we get about her, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the key thing is we don't get any sort of Anya mind reading yet. So this feels a high tension cliffhanger to leave it on before Anya can get to the bottom of what's really happening here. She'll save us. The small girl pretending to be a slightly less small girl.
Like everything, like every plot and scheme in the series, is once again up to Anya to foil it inadvertently.
I think one of the reasons why we like this arc, and I'm not going to go into things of it, but you know, when you were saying like it's a lot of people are like, oh man, why can't they get back to the Lloyd and fucking other and your stuff? And it's like, no, Anya is the focus. Like she's the main thing, and this is her like doing a big thing. I think it's like it's a thing that could only be solved by her, and I guess violence and or spy trickery would solve it, but also a small psychic child could.
Yes,
it's also about talking.
Yeah.
Talking things through to solve our problems.
Yeah, at least now Yor does have a plot with because
involved in the main plot.
Yes. Yeah, because it's literally now we've got a plan C. It's giving Yor something to do in the show, apart from the occasional job for the garden.
Because her job up to this point is in the plan. Her job has been pretend to be Anya's mother, so that we can do the plan with Anya and all that stuff. It's like, so yours like just show up after work. It's like, yeah, just show up after work. Basically, that's your grand.
Yes. I think this is this is it feels like generally this sort of the back half of this series is kind of where the manga kind of pulls itself together a bit
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms
I
of
mean,
like
it's easy
giving.
enough for it to faff around because it's a lot of joke stuff. So yeah.
But yeah, this is good stuff. I'm looking to see it all dramatized over the rest of the series.
Mm-mm.
Then we got
Yeah.
Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider, episode 6. Order some snacks.
So that happening here.
It is, yes. Got to finish off Spider-Man first. Who's going to step up to fight him?
You carry Sue. It's like, it's my fault. I got you into this. I go get you off, and she's just like, putting her dukes up and like crying, running that Spider-Man, and meets about the phone and say, "No, don't take her, take me." Well, I'll just like pick up both of you and just swing you around to everybody else.
Hmm. Eventually, the person who stands up to Spider-Man finally is everyone in a line, one after the other, which is
I'll
so
hold him off. You get away. No, I'll hold him off. All of you get away.
Yes.
No, I'm holding him off. Everybody get the fuck out of here.
I'm great.
Eventually,
Yes.
Tojima gets to the front of the queue where he's like, in season 1, episode 7, there's this fucking thing where he, like, Kamen Rider is got his ass kicked, but he comes back and fights all the monsters from the prior episodes. Kamen Rider never runs away, and they're all like, "Oh fuck, he's right. Kamen Rider doesn't run away. We forgot that part. None of us can run away." So he does a Rider punch, big build up to it, knocks Spider-Man not on his ass like he slams him into the concrete. Like he makes him fall over. Which Spider-Man was like, "What the fuck? How the fuck did he do that?"
He's a bit, what the fuck?
It's more confusion than anything. And
It is,
what?
it's a confusion of getting this knocked in your arse and you phone saying, "What? How did I get down here?"
Yeah. But there's some looky-loos now looking at a bunch of people dressed as Kamen Riders of various kinds in the park,
Better
going like,
melt
"What's
the
fucking going on
bodies
down
and get
there?"
out of here.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh, I better, yeah, it's like, I better cover this up. This is too awkward now. It's going to be too much fucking hassle to do." So melts a bunch of bodies, skitters away on all fours. And I was like, people just going like, I don't know, I guess it's cosplay or something. It's like, did you not see that spider? Like, I guess it's dark out. They didn't quite see what the fuck was going on down in the park. But yeah.
I don't know. Like, squirrels are getting big nowadays.
But
So
yeah, it's they won. I mean, like, it's a victory. They walked away alive, so that's great.
Let's head to the pub and debrief on this.
yes.
Mm-mm.
Except of course, it turns out that Ichio has been barred from this pub, which is run by his little sister.
His older
Um,
sister, I think. I think
no,
she's
middle.
she's
She's the middle child.
she's older than the young. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 She's between them. You're right. You're right.
Because remember, she gets mad at him
Oh yeah,
calling
Don't
her
imply I'm the baby. I'm not the
dumb
baby.
little sister.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and if we can't
He's
have
been barred
Sakiyama,
specifically for Kamen Rider nonsense. Basically, you've ruined my life with your Kamen Rider nonsense. You've turned away every friend. In little, like when they were young.
I was
Kids,
a
but
I got all to primary school, all to high school. Like, I was the brother of the fucking weirdo. I was a sister of the weird brother. Like, who's always trying to
But
ride or
it-
kick people.
then
Perfectly
they
innocent people.
you were the weirdo, and then they started treating me as the fucking weirdo by association. And it's like, I think she's become a weirdo now because she's so fucking angry.
oh
It's-
yes, don't worry, because I'm fairly certain wwho I thought was Mackie from Airmaster on cover of Volume 6 is actually her wearing Mackie's mask on the cover
Nice.
of Volume 6.
Right.
uh,
Yes. Oh no, don't worry. She's a weirdo. As we learn here, she seems to be a better fighter than all of them, uh, even though she
Yeah.
doesn't believe in Shocker.
I mean, see, maybe she studied martial arts, but not for the purpose of jumping 20 feet into the air, spinning around, and doing a flying kick. It's like, no, just actual how to beat a guy's ass,
Yes.
which
Well,
is different.
when you're at a pub, you might get some unsavory characters. You gotta know
That's
how to
true.
deal with them.
Sometimes you might have to cave your big brother's face in for calling you.
He's an
a
unsavory character, so it's, yeah, that's appropriate.
Well,
little
he's
sister.
marrying off our little brother to some woman that I've never met before. So how would I be in favor of this?
It's
Yes.
very funny when she's like, "You motherfuckers, you're all like," he's basically like, "We're here to celebrate my brother's nuptials. This is essentially the marriage ceremony I'm officiating." It's like he's decided all these things, and everyone's like, "Hey, everything's going great." And sister going like,
And who are these two? Just suspect. Oh, hi, I'm Yuriko. I'm a teacher.
Yes.
"I'm Tojima, I'm Kamen Rider."
Yeah, I
See?
do like
Yeah.
when Yuriko tells Ichio and Tojima off later for drinking alcohol, because she's like, "When did you ever see a Kamen Rider drink alcohol?"
They got to set a
Inaccurate,
good
damn it.
example for the kids. But yeah, you guys are older men now. But it's the thing of like the older brothers decided to fucking celebrate the victory / wedding party is what this is now. And the sister going to go, "What are you motherfuckers doing?" It's like, "Oh, we're celebrating. He's gotten engaged." And she's like, "Fucking, now I'm part of this, and I want no part of this." So she has to sit in on it,
Yes,
which
and,
you can see how much it sucks for her. It's great.
and of course means Ichio's got time for another flashback. Oh, sorry, Mitsuba rather. Mitsuba's flashback is the flashback
Yeah.
brother. Yeah. As we learn how Yukarisu and Mitsuba met and fell in love before he discovered that she was a shocker combatant.
This is a short story for him. To be fair, you got
It
to give him
is,
that.
yes, and involves some recycled footage from earlier episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this all results in eventually, as I mentioned, middle sister punching older brother in the face because he's not buying any snacks and also insulted her. She is just a mountain of simmering rage throughout the entire episode, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, he is being super annoying, guys. When he's transforming, he's going like V3, gets punched in the face. Phone's out. No, I got out in time. I totally transformed. I was like,
just in time.
I can understand. Phone's out. That's you've been this way all my life. I was always like, ugh.
And even him
Always.
like going to say to her, "Hey, make a speech. My stupid sister will now make a speech." He's like, "You motherfucker! I'll give you a fucking speech. You're a piece of shit that ruined my fucking life." No, it's like, no, I meant about the bride and groom. She's like, while she has the brother in a headlock, "I'm very fucking happy for you," kind of thing. It's like, I think she likes the little brother better because while he is also a Kamen Rider obsessed freak, he can hold down a job. It seems to be the thing. Like he runs a restaurant.
He's getting
that's pretty
married.
good.
You know, he's achieving all these milestones in his life.
He might be getting married to a blue woman, whatever. I mean, that's all different.
Yeah, because we basically we get the little bit of tidbit of information here that Yukarisu doesn't know where she came from. She doesn't know if she was essentially. She doesn't know if she's been if she's a brainwashed human or some sort of created being.
She does suggest that love has brainwashed her into not being a shocker trooper anymore. So yeah, love is a brainwashing, I guess, is the message of the show.
Yeah, I think maybe later on, but it won't be this season. We'll learn where they're coming from. Then we've got to check back in on another middle-aged Kamen Rider obsessive. It's Nakao, the Yakuza, where he's being made to fight people in a bet.
I really enjoyed that we cut to the Yakuza's. I think they're doing coke. It looks like packets of coke anyway.
It's like talking about like no, it's just I don't know if they were like somehow aware of what's been going on in content of the show. Like, they must be like it's just like it's nice to do some regular normal crime for once. Yeah, pretty good. Fun drugs, money. What's
my lads
not
are
to
counting
like?
the money. I was like, my lads are weighing the drugs. It's like, wow.
While we're waiting,
that went really
for
well.
like,
yeah,
while we're
just,
waiting,
just
like
chilling.
how about like a little bit? Like everyone's doing it. Just like how about you? Like your best lad fights my best lad. So it's like I was like, what kind of money are we talking here? Oh, I don't know. Like like a mill. It's like a mill. Okay, well let's see how we do it now. And saying, okay, the cow, I have a job for you. He's hanging out in the back room of fun. Could have had class. Could have been in Shocker. It's never going to happen.
Does his boss say something that's like I need like fucking I need Yakuza like him, like I need a fucking thing on my prostate, whatever the fuck kind of like standard thing he says is like because he's good at fighting, but he's no good because he's hanging in the back room with the lads. It's like, yeah, the money fucking scams don't fucking work, the phone scams don't work, but man, we were wearing the mask and we held up that liquor store, man. That was great. That was living the dream. And he's called in. He's like, "All right, boys, I'll take you out for
yakiniku."
Yakiniku. I was going to say barbecue. After this, the three boys are like, "Wow!" And he's like, "What's up, boss?" It's like, here, I'll give you $1 million if you beat these 3 guys. It's like, oh, you're going to fight all 3 of my bodyguards. It's like, yeah, one after the other. Whoever
Just so you
eh,
know, I'm an
gets him
ex-judo
first.
champion. Wow, just fucking this like he's just talking himself up. His point is him. What fun! I used to be a boxer. Fun saying, "Hey, catch, huh?" Boom, just like that.
Yeah, take off. You got to take off those glasses, or you're going to lose him. He's throwing into him. Your man catches him. His guard's completely down. Headbutts him, and the other guy's like, "I'm a sumo wrestler," and it framed his nuts perfectly. That you know he's going to get kicked in the nuts immediately. It's very well done.
Okay, will that be all? Is this like, oh no? Okay, double or nothing. My actual best guy.
I'm taking the money out of the drug money that you just paid me, like to pay 5 million. So this guy's technically unbeatable. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, we got to see this.
this from this like platinum haired like hottie with this like demonic aura around him called like Kumogata or something. So
Kubota is his name.
Kubota.
The shots of him like hanging in a room all in the dark, all lonely, looking at his phone, and I'm just like, I hope he's looking at utter fucking nonsense on his phone rather than the shocker feed to see if there's anyone he needs to eliminate. Like he's into a specific idol, or he's just scrolling through YouTube, or just something nonsense. That would be great.
From what I understand, it's getting into his personal life in the manga in more recent volumes.
Okay.
So yeah, I do believe these. We do get the rich inner lives of the Shocker guys as well as the
Excellent.
delusional inner lives of our heroes. And yeah, that's where we leave it. Yeah, he's got to go and fight a Spider-Man.
And we know that 4 Kamen Riders couldn't beat this guy technically, so he might be in a bit of trouble.
Well, maybe he's seeing again. He's seeing a shot of like getting out of this like dead end yakuza job. It's just like I could be I could be a real villain. Then, but the preview doesn't forget like his backstory of like Shocker was all I had when I was a kid growing up, man. Like it's same watching him on telly. It was just he learned all his morals from about how the world works.
Then we got Ranma 1/2 episode 18.
I have the wrong title in. Yeah.
You've got the right title, the wrong episode number.
Damn it. Sorry.
Episode 18, The Evil Wakes. In which Hapasai is here, everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, he gets old quick.
I think he got old quicker in the original anime because they made loads of filler original stories. Whenever they needed a plot device, Hapasai was what they went with. For those stories. But yes, he's
there's parts of him I like the way the dads initially try to fucking murder him, but also are just terrified of him. Absolutely, like, oh fuck, we're in a
I
lot
like
of
how it's
trouble.
getting the dads involved because they have this conflicted relationship with him. They're reverent to him and grateful for his training, but he's a bastard. We want to just fuck him up and lock him in a box forever.
Much like you ran fucked up Ranma with the cat fucking training. It's like he's been fucked up in many other ways by this owl fuck.
A lineage of abuse, passing it down through generations.
Yeah, and it's all because a lightning bolt hit a rock in the cave where they had previously buried him. That he has come to town. Yeah, and he's the same size as Cologne, if not smaller.
Smaller. He's like a little baby.
Bigger. Yeah,
it's like he's baby size.
Because he's stuck in a kettle at the end, isn't he? So he's incredibly tiny.
The visual of him stuck in the fucking kettle is pretty good. Like that's how small we're talking. Like the fact that you can pick him up by the handle and without any effort. Yeah.
They have lessened his groping from the original for this outing.
He's
still rubbing up on women, but
he's rubbing up on people, but it's more sort of within his reach, like ankles, rather than leaping to do it. But yeah, the plot is just him being a menace this episode. It's just to introduce him as a character. And Ranma foolishly then takes pity on him as the dads have take the opportunity to where are they going to send him? It's essentially Garfield putting Nermal in a box.
Yeah, same
No,
concept.
no, if after multiple instances of like breaking into Akine's room at night, disguised as Ryoga in the pig form, and then just like crawling to bed with her and says, "Okay, we're gonna sew a patch onto his clothes that will repel women. It's ancient Chinese medicine."
I assume it's just one of those little fart things you can get at a shop, but it does repel women and not men, so probably not that.
No, yeah,
Hmm.
some sort of yes, and then, yes, he becomes so weakened because he hasn't had any contact with women for 10 minutes. That the dads take the opportunity to send him to the North Pole is where they're going to send him. But
Yeah,
Ranma takes pity on this poor old man, which is a foolish thing for him to do.
Mm.
A
It's to
passing
show his
rain
kind
rain
heart, but
shower.
he's got a kind heart, but he's also fucking stupid. So yeah.
A passing rain shower. Just Ben's like, "Up now that repels and smells terrible to me, and I meant to defeat you."
Yeah, and they tried. It turns into the pigtailed girl, and Akane can't turn him back into Boy Ranma because Hapasai gets in the kettle and drinks all the water, and then because he's drunk all the water, he can't get out of the kettle, and so he has to punch his arms and legs through the kettle, and so he's wandering around with a kettle. The dads show up with Suan in full samurai armor to take care of him again, and then they have like a key battle. They like
They're fighting Aura, like which on the little
yes,
man it's like this gigantic green monster, where the panda's like, I can also fucking take a Super Saiyan form, and it grows really big, and it's like, that's got me
yes, and they both collapse just from doing that. It's just
and it makes the news as well. It's like, did you guys see this shit? And just like
people fleeing in terror. Yeah.
yeah, two giant monsters have appeared downtown. It's like, oh, that's unusual.
Yep, that's it. It's just an introduction to the comedy pervert.
Yeah.
But you can't
The
get rid
bits
of
I
him.
appreciate is getting the dads
Yeah.
getting involved, back
Yes.
involved, and getting something to do.
But we're back to shampoo Akane stuff next week.
That's better. That's the
Yes.
kind of like body comedy I can get on board with.
Yes, I think the problem is you can't get rid of Hapasai because he's important for certain plot beats and events later on. He's a structural pervert.
A load-bearing pervert. Can't take it out. The whole thing will collapse. But that means they won't use him any more than they have to. Then,
No, that's for sure, because we're not getting any filler episodes in this. In fact, they're taking stuff out that is probably also load-bearing plots. I'm fairly certain they've got to go back and do at least one of the arcs they've missed out, because I think that's where they introduced the Saotome secret technique. I don't think that's been brought up yet. I think that gets first mentioned in that arc. It's a very familiar secret technique to certain other manga from around the same time.
Okay.
Certainly in a show we've covered and has been the title of the show. But yeah, so they've got to go back in that, but they could probably save that till next season, because I think they want to get the Ukyo thing in, and they want to do the Romeo and Juliet arc. That seems to be their aim, to kind of get in, because Ukyo's like the other character who was stuck on merchandise all the time back during the original run. So if you want all the merchandisable characters, because I think that's the last merchandisable character, yeah, because you're not going to put the school principal on any merchandise. Pantyhose Taro gets in the video games, but not a merchandise guy. So yeah, I think they kind of want like all the marketable characters in as quickly as possible, which unfortunately does include Hapasai. He was on the merchandise.
Most of your favorites are back.
Yes,
and some
him.
other ones.
He's here as well.
And
well.
Because the school principal also acts as a recurring villain. So, which Digimon BEATBREAK? No, Digimon
Brain
BEATBREAK.
Breaker.
Episode 6, the bond of parent and child, in which our old man goes, "Dude, be chivalrous, Pandamon. Even though you defeated, you must not use your strength for revenge, only to protect the weak. I am going to go and offer myself, my body to protect the town."
Just throwing it off like dagger
Yes.
at the roof and saying, "I'm do it. I'll do it. I'm ready to go."
And the Yakuza, to be fair, are absolutely correct. It's like, what? How is that going to benefit us? How is you killing yourself going to be of any benefit
So,
to us
so
whatsoever?
you kill yourself, and then we don't touch the part of your town that, like, but if you're dead, like we could definitely take it over. So I'm not sure why we would do that. Like we don't believe in chivalry and shit. And just to prove it, I'm gonna have my fucking Digimon rough you up because what did you think was gonna happen, old man? It's the modern era. You can't be doing that shit. But yeah,
and
I did like it kind of changes from Pandemon who did not die. Like initially he's the one like in bandages and all roughed up, and then the old man shows up and is all roughed up. And Pandemon was like, well, okay, we can't both be roughed up for this, so I'm just gonna remove the bandages. I'm not even sure they work for a digital body, but we're trying.
yeah. And Gekomon's like, you can't just let him. You got to do something about this,
You gotta
sibling.
get him.
Mm-mm.
Gotta get him back.
I guess they can't call each other brother and sister because I guess technically Digimon don't have genders.
Yeah, what it seems to be, at least in this version, like the Digimon has the gender presentation of the trainer or the owner or whatever way they call it. But yeah, they're technically not really gendered beings. It's kind of like one of the things I do like is you can see with as it goes on, like with Gekomon, he's being like the internal thoughts, the internal feelings of his character, who's very
Yes.
stoic and shit. It's just like, but it's just like, oh, they are very simpatico. It's just he's fucking out loud, brash in your face about it because Gekomon is basically spouting all the chivalrous brotherhood nonsense that he's thinking and sometimes muttering to himself about, but not actually expressing out loud. Yeah.
Just their Digimon so being recruited by gangs. You know, it's just it's an epidemic, man.
Well, they've made it illegal to be a Digimon unless you want to become the Digimon, the police Digimon. Like it's a fucked up situation for them. So crime is basically the only thing they can turn to.
Yes, and we learned this.
It's fucked up, man.
There's a guy from the government who's been providing the leaks, and he's working with our villain here.
But yeah, at the start of the episode, we do have the other two show up, going like, "Where's our fucking lunch?" And also, we're here to help.
Yeah.
Which is nice. They're just like, yeah, okay. Like, how long was it going to take? You got involved in this entire fucking scheme and shit. Yeah, well, we're gonna go sort this.
Didn't just like
situation
stay
out.
overnight? Like, it's
I
way
think that
past
was
where
one
lunch
day.
is.
Like he's been there for hours at the very least. But yeah,
Yeah.
they do stay overnight with Pandemon because he gets fucked up. Obviously,
Yes,
lunch is
'cause
very
he-
late at that stage.
Is it Ultra Digimon they've been fighting? The damage takes
Ye-
longer to heal.
Yeah,
Ultimate Digimon. That's it.
I forgot what
Yeah.
was it. It's a wizard type,
It's-
but I can't remember his name.
Some kind of psychic devil wizard or something.
He's
What it was.
Astamon. He is type
Ast-
wizard, attribute virus.
Yeah,
Virus.
he's
I
got a
guess-
triple barrel shotgun and a knife. So fucking watch out.
Triple barrel Tommy gun, in fact.
Yeah, actually, it does shoot machine gun stuff. You're right. You're right.
And a tiny knife. Yes. Did you know I've
Mm.
got this knife? Yeah, not much of a wizard or a virus about him. It does seem
He's
to be
more of a gangster because he also has a pinstripe suit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just setting
He
it off
looks-
with like the wolf head and the kind of demonic cape looking yoke.
It's one of the Digimon things. It was like that's just a guy. That's just a guy wearing a wolf mask with a gun and a knife. Like he's
Yes.
a little tall, but he's like human proportion. There's nothing weird about this man.
Well, yes, he's like apparently Pandamon's an ultimate as well. Also, they have to find Kyo something else to do, so he can't just show up with Murasamemon and win every fight, which I think is going to be a recurring theme in this series.
What I do like is what I meant at the background. What I do like is him fucking catching the dude in the thing, and Mursaramon with the paid package is like, yeah, we got him dead to rights. Like they're arresting him in a car park. I was just like, I want to see the Digimon crime drama now. This is really fucking funny. It amused me more than the shot of Pandamon with a fucking machine gun, which was also really fucking good. Just some visuals are just like, this is very incongruous, and I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, because Pandamon and Gekomon decide they're going to confront the Yakuza. The other guys meet them on the way there, and they fall through the floor into the digital world, and they have to fight Astamon again. Um, and Astamon kind of takes everyone down apart from Gekomon, and Gekomon does a pretty good job, and then finds himself caught by Astamon. But the gun has gone flying. That's what Gekomon was able to do, and so Pandamon has now grabbed the gun and he's pointing at Astamon. It's like, you got a choice. You got to save your friend. You give me that gun back, and I'll make a trade. But he says, the trade was actually going to be your life for his life, not the gun for his life. And then he goes to shoot Pandamon, but Pandamon, he's learnt not to be as chivalrous, and he has blocked the end of the gun with his claws.
Always check the barrel.
Yes, which causes it to blow up. I thought that I'd killed Astamon, but no, just the explosion made it look that
It's
way.
pretty gnarly explosion. You can see like his
Yeah.
body like burning into a cinder inside
Yes.
it. You know?
But again,
So-
they're made of data, so how much damage does fire do? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
So Pandamon is willing to expend all his energy, sacrifice himself to take down Astamon, which he does. I guess he deleted him. But
Doesn't-
He's
Gekko-
doesn't
fucking
look good
gone.
for
He
him, yeah.
didn't turn into a little like squishy
No.
dude at the end. Nope, he's
Mm-mm.
fucking erased.
But they
Digimon hell.
they spent 2 episodes establishing that he he's what are you going to do? You can't take him to the halfway house. and
Attribute
redeem
virus.
him.
What do we do with
Yeah.
viruses? We rub them out.
So Pandamon is fading away, so Gekomon offers half and half of his energy, just like we discussed. Got to learn how to share. And everyone watches. And yes, no, they're fine. The pair of them are fine together. The old man's turned up with Kyo.
He's there to give out to him. It's like, I said, like, you gotta follow what I say. I love you, son. Here's your jacket.
Yes.
Oh,
And also, it's the same things that Pandamon was saying in his head about the old man. Had
He's just
put everything
showing
on his
off.
shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. And the
wasn't
thing of
so
him going like, I'm gonna betray chivalry by leaving the old man. I've left that behind me, but I am gonna fucking get revenge. You know, it's just like, nah, dude, you're doing it because you care about him. Like, you haven't abandoned anything. You're just
No.
sneakier now.
Yeah, it's like, you're my child, and so therefore, suck on my arm again, get some power up, because we hear his tummy
Everyone
rumbling.
getting like, ugh, that's fucking gross.
Well,
But
it's zooming up. You can see the old kind of twitching. She's
Yeah.
looking alive for them.
'Cause I was thinking like the earlier shot where he goes to the Yakuza and like he bares his chest and like he's ripped, but he's like ripped like an old man. So saggy ripped. But it's just that kind of thing. And it was nearly like, suck on my teeth, boy. I'll feed you. But it's his arm, and everyone just like kind of grossed out by it because it's like, this is kind of fucked up, which it is. But
You can
in a funny
find you
way.
truly can find anything on internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Particularly, well, our lad avoided explaining it earlier when they were like, well, who's Pandamon's owner? And he's like, just sort of, just not going to answer that question because it's a weird answer.
Mm, mm. This guy, but they don't have like the usual way we do this, where he gives me the egg, I charge up the egg, I give him back the egg, like nothing weird like that. No, sucking on an old man.
He's
That's
his
what
own
this fucking
egg.
guy does.
He's his own man. His own man.
But yeah, also, our guys, his conflict about this is like, in the same way the old man was taking everything on, his brother was taking everything on.
Yeah.
And wasn't asking for help. And obviously, we've had him attempt to do that in earlier episodes, and Gekomon here is also learning to share, but not food. He's not going to share that. He's going to eat all your food still. And that's your punchline as he nicks his food again. But
Well, you can't be chivalrous all the time. Wink.
yes. Also,
I think I
also
saw
they had
something.
to share the bounty as well. That's what your lass was.
Yeah, that was really getting her goat. It's like, what
half
the
a
fuck?
mil, half a mil is a good payday. It's better
It's
than
less than a
other ones
mil.
they've
That's
gotten
the
so far.
problem. Yeah. I saw someone complaining about this one. It was like, oh, it's so fucking dark, and the Digimon like eat fucking people, and like it's like a fucked up world. And I was like, yeah, it's a thing that appears like a utopia, but it's actually like has a bunch of really shitty elements. Like we're talking about, it's a real bad news. If you're a Digimon, you're technically illegal until you hunt your own kind, and then you're legal again. It's like, that's fucked up, man.
Like, well,
It's
it's like,
supposed to be.
what did they want then? Because I thought like everyone's like, oh, Digimon was like, it wasn't like Pokemon that were real shit, man. About like
Yeah, yeah.
parents getting divorced and bullying at school and fucking and suicide. It's just like it was real shit, man. It's just all with like monsters with shotguns and angel wings floating around shooting, blowing stuff up.
Like, I assume it's like there's a natural order to it that, like, yeah, everyone's supposed to have a Digimon, and then you can use it with your egg. But we have these wild guys coming in just actually eating people like fucking Digimon vampires or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, it's a fucked up situation that our characters are going to probably resolve by the end of the show. That's how these things go. They kind of wanted a perfect world from the get go, and I'm just like, no, man, there'd be no conflict then. It was a weird bunch of complaints I was seeing. I was
It
just like,
is, yes. Yeah. It could it possibly be saying anything about our world?
no,
Can't
no.
understand that watching a thing, does not necessarily be to escape. It needs to also at times speak about like the now would help you like process what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
even if it's just to
Remember,
say, "Oh, other people have noticed as well, and they made a cartoon about it."
yeah, this is ostensibly like for a younger audience, like of an impressionable age. Maybe we should like impart some things about like fuck the man. Just a
Fuck the
little bit.
man, social and economic disparity with regards to technological availability. I don't fucking know. Crime is bad. That kind of thing.
Talking of fucking the man, Ganglion, episode 7. No way, dating the justice.
This was good. It's so short, but it always manages to pack it in. It's
It
great.
was
Yes.
it was from like great like patter from him. Like it's just I've heard this in sketch things like adopting the guise of like the apologetic like salesperson of phones.
Yeah.
Oh, very sorry. But
Oh, I'm so sorry.
every sentence ending with, oh, I'm very sorry. Please understand. It can't be helped. Oh, very sorry. So he's got a knock on the door of Hope, man. He's like, who the fuck is this hour of the morning? It's just like, oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Right, the CO2 spreading plot has all been delayed. Like a manager, he's had a fall, and we need someone that can't go on without me. Someone like over the product this big, so I had to reschedule. I'm very sorry. So
And he's like, you're not supposed to show up at my house. My schedule's put out of whack. He's like, no, we're still going to do a regular. Is it Wednesday or Sunday?
Wednesday slot is still going ahead.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. So,
But the CO2 plot has been pushed to the end of the month. It's like there's not really much we can do, and I couldn't get in contact with them in their office hours or fucking thing. So I said I'd come tell you, so it wouldn't be a waste of trip. I'm so sorry. Oh fuck it. Like he's so good.
So sorry.
And then
Honey, who is that? Who's at the door? He's like, what are you doing with my sister?
And again, what's the point of his fucking mask? Because his sister immediately recognizes him.
Sister-in-law, we learned.
Sister-in-law, but I mean, like, still his sister. Like, and he has to go home to the wife and goes like, "Yeah, your sister's gonna with Hope, man." It's like if the company finds out this, it's going to be my ass in a sling, and she's like, "I'm gonna have to fucking talk to her." Yeah, and it's just the awkwardness of it. It's so great. Yeah,
you're not gonna believe this. He's at the door right now. Oh man, I don't need this.
What a cliffhanger.
Yes, because like as her older sister, I should be the one to speak to her about this. Yeah, very funny. In just like 3 minutes. Then we got SANDA episode 7, double-faced carnivorous plant. What an insult, though. This feels like lots of little bits. I assume like individual short chapter stories.
Yeah,
it's feeding in little detail to you there, around.
Yeah, that too.
Just about why they all wear boots. It's like, oh, never didn't know that was like think of it that way.
It's an interesting thing where it's like it had all the like you said, like little details in the world that you didn't really think about. It's like, oh yeah, the boys and girls uniforms are the same. Oh yeah, they are wearing like essentially combat boots, like heavy fucking Doc Marten kind of looking things. And it's like you never really thought about it because it's just like it's just the style. It's like no, everything was put in there on purpose. Everything serves a purpose.
So we get. God, I can't remember his name because he doesn't speak up enough. It is Amaya.
Amaya. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
suggesting
that's his
that
problem in this episode that he doesn't speak up enough.
we should we shouldn't be talking to you, Santa, now because we're going because we
Principal knows us and we're connected to Santa. And if we hang out with you, he'll be like, Santa, 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 Santa. And he'll figure it out. Like, it'll be fucking obvious.
So I'm cutting on ties with you forever. Isn't that right, Freemur? Freemur is like, I'm not, don't speak for me. I'm not saying anything at this juncture.
She's just vibing in the background, man. At one point, like, she catches a butterfly. And it's just, like, not really involved in the conversation in a funny way. But, and the thing of, like, he wanted to distance himself from Sanda because, like, Sanda is super nice and he always says the right thing and everyone likes him and he gets on with everyone. It's just like, not like me. I can't be associated with that kind of thing. And so Sanda's like, come on, we're friends till the end. Let's fucking, he's doing all the standard like Shonen thing. He's like, yep, telling me everything I want to hear. I fucking hate this. Of just, he wants to be friends with him. He likes this guy because he's a nice guy.
He doesn't want to endanger him.
Yeah, it feels almost though romantic the way he's describing Sanda.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you're a kid, it's hard to know like the difference between like romantic and fraternal or whatever affection, like because you're not there yet. Obviously, that's a problem that that ourselves is having in our own way. Yeah,
because the problem is, am I attracted to Santa Claus?
Yeah, just speaking of Ono, that's like laid up in the hospital bed there, and seems fine from the waist up. Like, oh, I guess I'll catch you later. I gotta go to school and shit. Just like her legs are all fucking freaking out veiny.
Which you worry based off of the principle that it's just like, are you going through too much puberty at the same fucking time?
Is it all backed up? And it makes me wonder, how old are some of you really?
That's
the thing they mentioned where like people stop aging past 30s and 40s, except for your hands and heart apparently. But the principal had extensive work done. Speaking actually of the principal, he's like, you motherfucker, I told you to get that fucking Santa Claus. Why didn't you get him? It's like, I was jealous of how fucking gorgeous you are, sir. You're just so fucking beautiful. Oh, I want to lick you all over the fucking thing. And the principal's like, go on, fucking keep fucking fill me with oxytocin, where it explains the chemical oxytocin actually cures his scars. Like that's how his Hulk powers work. And even your man's internal monologue was like, it's a good thing I had to butter up jilted lovers several times over the course of my life because now I'm using those skills to save my life.
All my life for this.
Because the principal is currently trying to fucking strangle him, and it's just like, well, I guess it worked. So now the principal is like, yes, you're right, I am gorgeous, and you will do better next time. And tell me more about how fucking great I am and youthful. That's
and
important.
Also he mentions is that there's far better assets suited to killing Santa Claus right here at this academy.
Than an old man of 40 something, whatever age he is. Yeah.
But yeah, then we get some more stuff with Nico and her scatological sense of humor.
She's got real grown-up sense of humor is I think what she's trying. But yeah.
Or she just finds bodily functions really funny.
It's just like, oh, she seems like this little pigtailed sweetheart. She opens her mouth and then it's just all this vulgarity that's flying out.
But yeah, they bump into like a kid bringing in some gardening equipment, and I was like, "Oh, sorry about that." And one's like, "Yeah, watch where you're going." It's like, "No, that was your fucking fault. We're gonna help her bring this equipment in." And they're like, and one's like, "Oh, thanks. You'd be doing me a real solid." It's like, "Oh, did that plank get fucked up in the storm?" It's like, "Oh, that's a pity." It's like, "No, we left it out on purpose." And you're like, "What?"
I didn't know there was a classroom right here in the basement where it's all dark and shady.
Yeah, and all the kids just smiling and doing their thing, and one of the kid closes the door, click, and as he's looking around, it's like, I think he figures it out after the fact, but it's just like, wait a minute, all the chairs are facing away from the classroom board. There's no teacher here. They're purposefully killing plants. Oh, I'm in the murder class.
Yes.
Where one's like, yeah, this is
In
class
this far future, a child could not be convicted of murder because it's too
of
innocent.
murdering an adult
Murdering
specifically.
an adult, yes.
It's like that's not a crime because being old like an adult is the worst thing you can be. But we are all shipped to this class, and none of the teachers want to come in because we've all fucking killed. And the vibe they're getting is we'll kill again, like if we feel like it. So no one wants to give them homework, I guess. Yeah.
And we learn in flashback that Masako Nozawa's character Toyo had told Santa that he's got to confront the Denzians of the school's underworld before she'll train him. Which is why he
Really
returns us.
testing like the bounds of like which children Santa is meant to like bestow gifts and of love upon.
Yeah, because while
you
they
cannot
ask him,
not
was
annoy
like,
this
hey,
for a reason, Santa.
they ask him was like, hey, do you know about Santa Claus? We've heard about Santa Claus, and we want to meet this guy. And your one's kind of like, oh, you guys still believe in Santa Claus? That's so fucking cute. Oh man, that's bullshit. Like, ooh, Santa Claus isn't real. And your one's like, yeah, I didn't think he was real. Thanks for answering our questions anyway. And your one's like, holy shit, I thought we were gonna fucking die. What the fuck? That was fucked up. Ah shit, my keychain off my bag is gone. I don't want to go back there and get it. Santa's like, I'll fucking get it. And he's like, I do have to confront the darkness of the underbelly. So I've stood out here dressed as Santa Claus.
Santa on.
That's I stood in the corridor looking at it, so that's good enough, right? That's all I really needed to do. He wasn't planning on going further than that, but
Door
the
slams
kids
open.
are so happy to see Santa Claus.
Yeah, who wouldn't
It's
be? It's Santa.
the way she looks at him and talks to him. It's like, oh Santa, we prayed and wished for you to come and help us. Like, oh, we just want you to grant our one wish. And he's like, yeah, sure. What do you want for Christmas, little girl? It's like, and all the other kids standing smiling, one hand conspicuously behind their back. It's just like, oh no, yes, it's
All
very
the same
uncomfortable.
haircut except for the leader as well.
Yeah, that'll be cults, I guess. I assume they cut their own hair because again, no adult wants to get near these murderous children, and they're not getting the psychological treatment that they need. Clearly, yeah.
Just give us your fingers, Santa. You
his thumbs.
you give anything. Oh, his thumbs there, yeah.
It's because that'd be the worst one to lose. Is the decision they
But
came to?
you
Like,
do anything for a child, wouldn't you, Santa?
it's like, all we want is your thumbs for Christmas, and he's like, my thumbs. It's like I can't. But it's like, but it was a request from a child, and he's like seriously kind of considering it.
Must obey prime directive.
Fortunately, the other two have met his fiance in the meantime. It's like, you let him fucking go where? Come on, I'm taking off my boots so we can hoof it there because these boots slow
But
down
that's
your movement.
against the rules.
And as the murder children explained, it's like the boots are shackles because they prevent like free movement. Like, because big heavy boots, you're not going to do that much fast moving, and also for a kid, they're even heavier. Like, yeah.
It's kind of when it pointed it out as well as I know this is no department store, but it's like if you were to imagine it in a certain way, which it is right now, it's like that would be the way you would lay out a prison.
Yeah.
They kind of two very too tall, like have like rows of a big open space in the middle, like all clipped around each other.
Yeah, like if you had a fucking tower in the middle, it'd be a panopticon kind of situation. Like everything is viewable from the same fucking location. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I wonder if this is where he's going to learn about the naughty list.
Some kids don't
lumps
deserve
of
Santa's
gold.
love. But in the meantime, before he figures that out, at least our main girl has shown up with too many explosives to kick down the door and kind of go, knock, knock, motherfuckers. And your man kind of going like, sorry, hope we're not intruding, like coming in at the end. Just fantastic.
Yeah, I think the line is, sorry, we knocked, but nobody answered.
That'd be the cool before the credits one. Yeah, put that one on the poster.
And again, because of this murder child classroom, and I mean, like, she fucking certainly tried at the start of the show. Like, she could easily be in this class at several times over, and you kind of think, how many of these kids are capable, like in this world, are capable of murder because they're not properly taken care of, you know? So it's just like, and she was very willing to stab a child to see if he turned into Santa Claus at the start of this show. I don't know. She could fucking rule these people with an iron thumb if she wanted.
There's this kind of question too. It's just like how old are some of these kids actually,
Yeah.
and is whoever's keeping them young also stunting their mental growth. And it's like
Yes.
having
Yeah.
this like childlike view of the world for longer than expected. So your morals and ethics and how you see the world get kind of warped along the way.
And they say like graduation, but like, do they graduate in their teens, early 20s? Like, how long do you keep them fucking young? That's that's the other thing I was thinking. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, with how much it's been brought up, I'm just like, this is an organ harvesting like factory here, and just gotta keep these keep the livestock as happy as possible.
Keep these fresh human hearts and hands as young as possible for as long as possible, since those are the only parts that seem to age fully. Yeah.
We will see. That's it for this week. We didn't go and see any films. So we'll be back next time with more of Let's Go. Goodbye.
Bye.
Right. Stay cool or
Yeah.
warm. Do what you want.